All right, welcome back. We got a Tesla update for you. Last time we talked was post earnings, and it wasn't a good earnings. The market didn't react too well towards it, and like I said in that video, I just wanted to take a few weeks to digest before I made any moves in the stock, and here we are. So more bullish than ever, and I see more and more things every single day that I really like. Again, the stock may continue to get pushed down because of macroeconomics and interest rates and all those things, but what the company's doing is phenomenal. And when you're investing, you don't want to worry about the interest rate, the business cycle. You just want to focus on owning great companies for the long term, and that is what I'm doing here with Tesla. So I have been buying the last couple of weeks, a little bit more aggressive recently. Anything under 200 bucks to me is a great purchase and something I want to keep accumulating under 200. So who knows where we go from here? Maybe we go back down to 170. Maybe we go to 250. I have no clue. I don't have a crystal ball that stopped working last month. So we're going to get into some of my notes. We're not going to talk about the pros, the cons, the whole thesis that we've gone over. We're just going to talk about some new catalysts here. Or maybe not new, but we're just going to talk about some things that I'm seeing. So we've got the Cybertrucks rolling out. I saw my first one in the wild the other day, and I looked kind of like this kid right here. I hope you can see this. Let me zoom in. There we go. So the look on that kid's face shows it all. Love or hate the Cybertruck, it pulls a reaction from you. And not only are kids, loving it, we're seeing a lot of celebrities roll around in these Cybertrucks, and that's great free publicity, free advertisement. And again, when you see a Rivian or a Ford Lightning, it doesn't draw this type of reaction like when you see a Cybertruck, because it's so different, it's so unique. So I think that's really cool. We've also have the refreshed Model 3 and Model Y. Now these are really nice. They've made some really nice changes to the look, to the function, and little things on the inside. It still all looks pretty similar, but some of the materials, you can see the taillights are different. Sorry, this guy, I'm flashing your license plate. Headlights look different, a little bit slicker look. Even the mirrors look a little different, but I really like it. I didn't like it quite at first, but the more I look at it, and especially the interior, the light that goes all the way around, some really cool stuff. And it's really nice that they are making changes every 5 years or so. So I think that's really nice. That'll entice the new people and then also people to upgrade. So I like that a lot. We have, last night, I for some reason didn't see any of this, but the Tesla Roadster, which has been in the works for a long time, they made some announcements on it, and this is not real, but apparently there will be a SpaceX package, and it's supposed to go 0 to 60 under 1 second. Who knows if that'll be true? And this is a live look of me digesting their earnings in the last couple of weeks. So who knows if that's the truth, if it's going to be 0 to 60, but I wouldn't put it past the guy that's done all these rocket launches. So anyways, that's going to be the next catalyst. That's the next Cybertruck, the thing that we're looking forward to for that to be released. So that'll be interesting. And that's a catalyst to get people looking at the stock and the company and all that again. Competition is dying all over. We had Apple announce yesterday that they're going to scrap their plans to build a car. Rivian's earnings weren't so good. They are running out of cash. It's a great company, and they're going to be around. It's not a great company. They have a great product. Now, can they bring it to scale? I really like Rivian's delivery truck, but they have a lot of problems, and they're the best of the other EV companies, and they're struggling. So the competition's rolling over. We'll see what happens there. You're seeing the pullback when it comes to EVs. And now when you hear the sentiment on the news, it's the competition's failing because nobody wants EVs. Now, I don't think that's the truth. I think the truth is to buy a vehicle, it's tied to interest rates, and people don't want to pay a ton of money for a new vehicle, and EVs are more expensive besides Teslas. If you want to go buy an electric SUV, a lot of them are expensive, they're hard to get, so people say, screw it, I'm just going to go buy a gas car. If they buy a car, I think most people are not buying cars right now because of the interest rates. It's a similar boat as solar. It's not that the technology or the demand is gone forever, it's that it's suppressed because it's interest rate sensitive. So Tesla still has the best-selling car, the Model Y, in the world, and they're pumping out these vehicles. Now, they may have to keep dropping prices to spur on demand and match the increased price of the interest, but who knows if that continues. So the competition failing because no one wants EVs, and you're hearing, some political people saying we're going to have to pull back on our 2030 all electric. I've never been in Tesla for that reason. I'd like my electric vehicle because it's charged by the sun, it's super fast, and I'm in total control and total response of the car. So I think we're going back to all gas and we're going to burn coal and kill babies to drive cars. I don't think that's the case. I think people want what's most convenient and what's most comfortable for them. And I think in time, most people will realize an EV is the best case. Golf carts used to be gas, and they're not anymore because that makes no sense. Now, most people don't drive over 300 miles in a day, and so most people will become EV adopters when they realize, this just makes a lot of sense to put a couple solar panels on my house, have my car charge overnight, and drive for $3 a day and not have any of the maintenance. So I think that the competition dying, not Tesla. I mean, Tesla's competition's dying, so that's more meat on the bone for them. They're starting to build their Mexico plant. That'll start breaking ground this year. That's pretty exciting. And then the sentiment I'm hearing around my circle of people is they want to get involved in the car and the stock. When we're talking about stocks, what are you looking at? I'm hearing multiple times, seems like Tesla's a good buy. When you're seeing a lot of stocks are going through the roof and Tesla's sitting there doing nothing, I think people realize the growth that is still to come with the company, and they see everything else that is going on with the company. Every time I drive, I go to Topgolf every Monday night, and they had a Supercharger nearby, and it's been increasing in the activity there, and I'm seeing people like Tesla meetups and stuff like that. So I just see more and more, and I live in California, so they're all over the place. When I go to the gym, they're all over the place. The other day, I walked up to a car thinking it was mine. I didn't look at the license plate, and I'm like, oh, this is not my car. So they're all over the place. And again, with the stock too, I'm hearing more and more people say, Tesla looks like a good purchase right now. And so that is a personal thing that I'm seeing, but it wouldn't surprise me if that's kind of spreading around the world also. So as far as Catalyst, that's really all I got. Again, same company, same thing. Love it, love it, love it. And it's just going to take time. So we'll see what happens next. If the stock drops, I'll be accumulating more. But this is not financial advice. Do what's best for you. Those are my thoughts. And everyone have a good night. Peace out.